When everyone is trapped in the city, this man went into the wilderness alone. Build a log cabin for a year. Growing vegetables will transform the originally uninhabited jungle. Transform into a realistic version of my world. The man in front of me is called Asen. In order to escape the hustle and bustle of the world, voluntarily gave up a job with an annual salary of 3,000 to the depths of this remote jungle. Open a carefree gift net life. Due to financial constraints, after all these years, he has to live in this rundown log cabin. Contracted all the projects of eating, drinking and Lhasa. It also includes Dahe, who has been accompanying him. To end this crowded day, Asen is ready to build a bigger new home. The evening in the jungle is beautiful. Every time after dinner, he will always be with Dahe, walking on the picturesque grass. Although this kind of life is a bit boring, but Asen enjoyed the quiet feeling. Next morning, he got busy with the move. It contains many memories of one person and one dog. To save money, he took down everything that could be removed from the old house. It might still be useful in the future. When I first started building the old house, Asen thought that such a day would come. Therefore, at the outset of the design, we put tires under the chassis. This is also convenient for later movement. Before the new house is built, he still has to live in it temporarily. It just saves the trouble of commuting. When everything is set up, Asen clears the number of obstacles around him. Then measure the required area. Put steel bars in the 4 corners. Circle the general area of the new house with thread rope. It is said that the bottom foundation determines the superstructure. Due to stability concerns, you have to punch arm-thick ground nails into the ground. The period must be measured with a level time. Make sure all the floor nails are at the same height. This work alone took a day. The foundation can be built the next day. Put rubber pads on the contact surfaces. Increase the friction between the plate and the ground nail. Then bolt into fix. It is said that men and women are not tired of working together. With a girlfriend by my side, make Asen feel like he has endless energy. As the base frame is built, the next day, there were snowflakes in the jungle. The temperature has also dropped a lot compared to yesterday, but it failed to quell Asen's enthusiasm for building. Fortunately, he had expected this. The wood was covered with a tarp beforehand. I saw that he cut the square wood to the right length, fixed in the middle of the frame as a joist, due to the strict control of distance. And when it's done, it looks very orderly. It is rare to have such a beautiful snow scene. Asen also temporarily put down his current job, waiting for the dog to travel through this beautiful jungle. The cold temperatures are unbearable. Asen lights a bonfire by the foundation. It can also be warmer when working. In order to make the base as stable as the old arch, he added short tie supports to the joists, finished just by the lingering warmth of the campfire. Make yourself today's breakfast. But considering the weather is not suitable for building, we waited until the snow melted. Asen just started construction again. Although the temperature has warmed up a bit, but the body temperature is still cold. Let Dahe can only snuggle by the fireplace. After Asen cuts the board to the required size, splice them together with iron nails. Standing up is the frame of a wall. Then fix it to the edge of the base. People always say that houses like this are not reliable enough. But efficiency is also an obvious fact. The workload of others in a month. Asen said it would be completed in 2 days. And then, without a break, he went into. The roof is under construction. Given the changeable weather in the jungle, he continued with a double-pitched roof. After establishing the general framework, you can start fixing the spreader up. Note that one end of the board should be cut at a 45-degree angle. The other end should also have a suitable groove. Only when installed can it be tightly fitted. After completion, according to local customs, and hang pine branches under the beams. Kaifa Hospital. Bless the next work smoothly. Borrow the campfire to add food for yourself. Another easy day at work. As the night comes, Asen was half lying comfortably by the fire. Pretend to read for a while. Dahe was speechless. The next morning, Sam walks the dog back as usual. By the way, feed the chicken brother in the yard. Another busy day is about to start. In order to avoid the trouble of future counterattacks, he first reserved windows for the gables on both sides. Then the composite board is cut to the appropriate size, bolted to the wall frame, considering that one's power is ultimately limited. This time he specially invited a good brother. Help yourself to cover the frame. Since it often rains in the jungle, Asen plans to start from the roof. He's carrying the plates down there. Good brother, fix it on it, and super glue at the edges. To make the connection between the plates tighter, with the tacit cooperation of the two, the closure of the roof was completed in no time, and then we pin the grid on top. Make room for the next entry of tiles. But before that, to bring more light into the room, the position of the skylight should also be cut in advance. Then install the purchased windows. Bolt the edges securely. At the same time, waterproof work should also be done around. Then you can start laying the tiles. With the installation of several dolls, the next day, the wooden house was covered with snowflakes. Increases the load-bearing capacity of the roof. Asen installed the pellets under the eaves. The top is also supported by tree trunks, so you can rest assured to work below. Use wooden boards to determine the position of doors and windows. Wait until the snow melts. Asen just started sealing the wall panels. With experience in building roofs, make the movements in his hands very fast, even if only you can do it easily. But as the saying goes, men is iron and rice is steel. After busy work every day, Asen doesn't forget to reward himself for his hard work. Make a delicious and nutritious seafood meal. Wait until you are full. Hassan continues to devote himself to his work, but before covering the last wall, in order to facilitate the transportation of materials, he decided to install the base plate first. Plate with airport. It's very easy for him to operate. Just be careful to dig down the ground. After laying the direction of the sewer pipe in advance, to continue to cover the planks. Got the news that my son was building a house outside. The old father also sent Fangmu to express his support. Although it looks a little shabby, but just scrape the burrs off the surface. Cut out the slot at one end. It can stand on the wall for a few more years. Since he still plans to make an attic, these squares work perfectly as joists for the floor. Then Hassan took to the composite plate, cover the last wall, and the old windows that were removed from the old house before. Now there is also a chance to be reborn from the ashes. Thanks to the accuracy of the original size, it is also tightly fitted after installation. After finishing the work in the cabin, take advantage of the nice weather today. Hassan packs his bags with big black. Let's explore the vast land around us together. The breeze blowing through the mountains. Let the fatigue of the day vanish. Enjoyed a short parent-child time. When I came back, it was already night. Then you can start the interior construction. And considering how cold the jungle winters are, Hassan covered the ground with thermal insulation cotton overnight. It can be covered with planks the next day. Clean up the floor when you're done. It looks a lot cleaner than before. And then we insulate the ceiling. Cut the extension. Make sure it fits tightly into the mountain. Due to the large size of the new home, indoor space should not be wasted either. We had to frame the rooms. Then cover the ceiling with moisture-proof film. Be careful to reserve the opening of the skylight. The walls should also be filled with thermal insulation cotton. Make sure you don't even try to sneak into the room if there's a trace of cold wind. And then it's covered with composite panels. Install the socket interface on the wall. In order to move into a new home as soon as possible. Hassan often works late at night alone. The next day with the help of my girlfriend. Apply mortar to the wall, while making beautiful seams between the plates. It can also increase the ceiling effect of the room. Dry and polish finely with a brush. Smooth and even surface. After laying a layer of moisture-proof film. To install the final wall panel. In order to make the interior more layered, the planks on the roof also need to be carbonized. And then you put it on. With the help of good brothers, Hassan finished the work quickly. Then he cleaned the floor, the furniture from the old house. It is not difficult to see from the above coating. This has been with him for a long time, but Hassan prefers this sense of history. The next day, he invited Sanwu friends. Let's visit our new home together. Do a little work by the way. That's not too much, is it? Although they are all wage earners in big cities. But they also yearn for this life. There's a wooden house in the jungle away from the hustle and bustle. Make yourself feel safe. You can let go of all your worries. Only focus on what you want to do now. Of course, as a modern young person, you can't go anywhere without electricity. Just connect to solar. You can get a steady stream of electricity. Although large household appliances cannot be supplied, but more than enough for daily lighting. In order to make the interior more refined, he hemmed all the doors and windows. Because my girlfriend is coming today, he made his own venison stew. Apparently the girlfriend really appreciates Hassan's craftsmanship. I won't go back tonight. After waking up the next day, considering that there are many beasts in the jungle, for personal safety reasons, Sam put guardrails around it. Only the small door that can enter and exit is left next to it, just enough to lock Dahe inside. With the recent warmer weather, the vegetation in the jungle also began to grow freely. This croissant is Hassan's favorite. Pick up a basket full of, bring it back, and mix it with deer meat. Then put it in the pan and fry for a while. Remember, this was taught to him by his grandfather. Every time I eat this dish, I can always remember my grandfather's teachings. In my spare days, Hassan often pushes his cart along the side of the road. See malnourished saplings. Just help him out. Plant it in the front yard. In order to maintain long-term development here, he carved out another clearing next to it. Plant your favorite vegetables in it. After all, such a big place belongs to him. That's not to do whatever you want. Therefore, he also plans to expand the front door. Build a terrace here. Considering that this part is often exposed, it also needs to be fully carbonized. It's then assembled and cooled as a frame for the wall. After a year of hard work, Hassan's carpentry has become even more perfect. Soon the terrace took shape. Then I moved to the old house and removed the old windows, even the tiles that covered the roof before. Now I have also got the opportunity to rehire. When you're done, put planks on the exterior wall. Cover the outside of the window. And finally, we put planks on the ground. After living with Dahe for 2 years, now I can finally sleep in a separate room with him. Sam put shelves by the window again. Lay out green plants for decorative lighting. Turned into a sunroom. It took about a year. Hassan's new home is finally fully completed. I also wish him well in the days to come. Live the life you want every day.